Hello everyone and welcome back. It's Sarah here and today we are going to talk about a topic that is surprisingly important in English conversations, the weather. At first you might think, why is the weather such a big deal? It's just rain, sunshine, or snow. But in English-speaking cultures, talking about the weather is more than just describing what is happening outside. It's a polite way to start a conversation, a way to connect with strangers, and even a strategy to avoid silence when you don't know what else to say. Imagine you are waiting for a bus next to someone you have never met before. You don't want to stand there in silence, but you also don't want to ask something too personal. What can you say? In English, the easiest and most natural thing is, "Lovely weather today, isn't it?" Or, "Looks like it's going to rain later." This instantly opens the door for a small, friendly conversation. The person might agree, share their opinion, or tell you a story about the last time it rained heavily. Talking about the weather is also a good way to practice different tenses in English. You can talk about the past. It rained all night yesterday. You can talk about the present. It's really sunny today. You can even talk about the future. It might snow tomorrow. The weather allows you to practice vocabulary, grammar, and pronunciation all in one topic. Now let's think about another situation. You are traveling in an English-speaking country, maybe the UK, the USA, Canada, or Australia. You walk into a small shop or cafe. The cashier smiles and says, "How are you? Beautiful day, isn't it?" This is not just about the weather. This is small talk, a friendly conversation to make people feel comfortable. If you don't know how to respond, the moment can feel awkward. But if you have learned some common weather expressions, you can reply naturally. "Yes, it's perfect. I love sunny days like this." The weather is also a great cultural window. Different English-speaking countries have different weather patterns, and this influences how people talk about it. In the UK, where it rains often, people love to discuss rain, clouds, and sunshine. In Australia, people might talk more about heat waves or the cool sea breeze. In Canada, snow and cold are popular topics. Learning about these differences not only improves your English, but also helps you connect better with locals when you travel. One more thing, talking about the weather is a great listening skill exercise. Weather reports on the radio, TV, or online are full of useful vocabulary and phrases. For example, you might hear, "We're expecting scattered showers this afternoon with a chance of thunderstorms." At first, this may sound complicated, but the more you listen, the more you understand. And once you understand weather reports, you'll be able to use that vocabulary in daily conversations. In this video, we are going to learn common weather vocabulary and phrases for everyday conversations. Practice real-life dialogues where people talk about the weather. Discover cultural tips about weather conversations in different countries. By the end of this lesson, you will be able to start a conversation with anyone by talking about the weather, respond naturally, and use a variety of expressions for different situations. So, are you ready? Let's begin with part 1, where we will explore the most useful vocabulary and expressions to describe the weather. Whether it's sunny, rainy, cloudy, snowy, windy, or stormy, you'll have the right words to say it in English. Part 1. Vocabulary and expressions for talking about the weather. Hello again, welcome to part 1 of our lesson on talking about the weather. In this part, we are going to focus on the vocabulary and phrases you need to describe different types of weather, whether it's sunny, rainy, cloudy, snowy, or windy. Knowing the right words will help you communicate naturally in English. 1. Basic weather vocabulary. Let's start with the basic words you will hear and use every day. Sunny. It is sunny today, so let's go for a walk. I love sunny mornings. They make me happy. Rainy. It has been rainy all week. Don't forget your umbrella. It looks rainy outside. Cloudy. The sky is cloudy, but it might clear up later. I prefer cloudy days when it's too hot. Snowy. Last winter was very snowy. Children love snowy days for making snowmen. Windy. It's windy today, hold your hat. Windy weather is perfect for flying kites. Stormy. The weather report says it will be stormy tonight. Stormy nights can be scary but exciting. Foggy. It's foggy this morning. Drive carefully. Foggy mornings make the city look mysterious. These words are simple, but they form the foundation of your weather conversations. Notice how each word can describe the present, the past, and the future depending on how you use it. 2. Talking about temperature. Temperature is another important part of weather discussions. Here are some words and phrases. Hot, warm, cool, cold, freezing. Example, it's hot today. I need a cold drink. Example, the water is freezing. Be careful. You can also use degrees if you know the numbers. It's 30 degrees Celsius today. Tomorrow, the temperature will drop to 5 degrees. 3. Talking about rain and snow. Rain and snow are common topics, especially in English-speaking countries. Here are some useful expressions. It's drizzling. Light rain. It's pouring. Heavy rain. It's snowing lightly. Small snowflakes. It's snowing heavily. Large snowfall. Example dialogues. You. Is it raining outside? He. Yes, it's drizzling. Don't forget your umbrella. You. Wow, it's snowing heavily. He. Let's build a snowman. 4. Describing wind and storms. Wind can make the weather feel very different. Some useful words. Breezy, light wind. Windy, stronger wind. Stormy, dangerous wind and rain. Gusty, short, strong bursts of wind. Example sentences. It's breezy today, perfect for a walk by the beach. The stormy weather knocked down some trees in the park. 5. Phrases for everyday conversations. Now that we have the vocabulary, let's put it in common conversational phrases. Lovely weather today, isn't it? Looks like it's going to rain later. It's a bit chilly, isn't it? I hope it stays sunny for the weekend. It's freezing outside. I need my jacket. Dialogue example. You. Good morning. Lovely weather today, isn't it? Friend. Yes, it's sunny and warm. Perfect for a picnic. You. Do you think it will rain later? Friend. Maybe. The clouds are getting darker. 6. Mini exercise. Let's practice. Imagine the following situations and try to speak out loud. You see dark clouds in the sky. What can you say? Example answer. It looks cloudy. It might rain. You step outside and feel a cold wind. How can you describe it? Example answer. It's windy and cold today. The sun is shining and it's warm. What phrase can you use to start a conversation? Example answer. Lovely weather today, isn't it? 7. Summary. In this part, we covered the most common weather vocabulary, phrases to talk about temperature, rain, snow, wind, and storms. We also practiced using these words in real-life dialogues. These expressions are essential for starting conversations with anyone in English, practicing small talk, and improving your confidence in everyday interactions. In the next part, Part 2, we will explore how to give more detailed descriptions about the weather, discuss seasons, and learn how to talk about the past and future weather naturally. This will help you make your conversations more interesting and fluent. Part 2. Describing weather in more detail and talking about seasons. Hello again. Welcome to Part 2 of our lesson on talking about the weather. In Part 1, we learned the basic vocabulary and phrases to describe sunny, rainy, windy, snowy, or stormy conditions. Now, we are going a step further. In this part, we'll learn how to give more detailed descriptions, talk about the seasons, and use different tenses to discuss the weather in the past, present, and future. 1. Talking about the past weather. Sometimes you want to tell someone about the weather yesterday, last week, or last year. To do this, you need the past simple tense. Here are some examples. It rained a lot yesterday. Last week it was very sunny. It snowed heavily last winter. The wind was very strong yesterday afternoon. Dialogue example, past weather. You, how was the weather yesterday? Friend, it was rainy and cold. I stayed at home. You, really? It was sunny here all day. 2. Talking about the future weather. You can also talk about the weather tomorrow, next week, or next month. Use will, might, or be going to. It will be sunny tomorrow. It might rain later in the evening. The forecast says it's going to snow this weekend. Dialogue example, future weather. You, will it be sunny tomorrow? Friend, I'm not sure. It might rain. You, oh, I hope it stays sunny. I want to go for a walk. 3. Talking about seasons. Seasons are also a common topic in English conversations. Here are the 4 main seasons with some descriptive vocabulary. Spring, flowers bloom, weather gets warmer. Spring is my favorite season because it's sunny and flowers bloom everywhere. Summer, hot and sunny, sometimes humid. It's very hot in summer. I like going to the beach. Autumn, fall. Leaves change color, cooler. Autumn is beautiful with red and yellow leaves. Winter, cold, sometimes snowy. Winter is freezing in my city. I always wear a big coat. Dialogue example, seasons. You, which season do you like best? Friend, I love summer. I enjoy sunny days and swimming. You, I prefer winter. I like snow and hot chocolate. 4. Talking about weather changes. Weather can change quickly, and English speakers often comment on this. Useful phrases include, it's getting colder. The sun is coming out. Looks like it's going to rain soon. The wind is picking up. Dialogue example, weather changes. You, it's sunny now, but looks like clouds are coming. Friend, yes, it's getting cloudy. Maybe it will rain later. 5. Talking about weather preferences. People love to share their opinions about the weather. You can express what you like or dislike. I love sunny days. I don't like cold and rainy weather. I enjoy windy days because I can fly a kite. I prefer autumn because it's cool but not too cold. Dialogue example, weather preferences. You, do you like snow? Friend, not really. I prefer warm and sunny days. You, me too. I don't enjoy shoveling snow. 6. Common idioms and expressions about weather. English also has many idioms and expressions related to weather. Learning them will make your conversations sound more natural. It's raining cats and dogs. It's raining heavily. Under the weather, feeling sick. A ray of sunshine, someone who makes you happy. Every cloud has a silver lining. Even bad situations have something positive. Dialogue example, idioms. You, wow, it's raining cats and dogs outside. Friend, I know, don't forget your umbrella. You, I feel a bit under the weather today. 7. Mini practice exercise. Try to answer these questions out loud. How was the weather yesterday? What's the forecast for tomorrow? Which season do you like best and why? Can you describe a day when it was raining heavily? Use an idiom to describe a rainy or sunny day. Summary of Part 2. In this part, we learned how to talk about past and future weather using proper tenses. Describe seasons and seasonal activities. Discuss changing weather and how to comment naturally. Share weather preferences and opinions. Use idioms and expressions to sound more fluent. By practicing these phrases and dialogues, you can go beyond simple sentences like, it's sunny, and have more interesting and detailed conversations in English. In Part 3, we will focus on fun activities, small talk, and cultural tips about talking about the weather in real-life situations. This will make your English sound natural and help you connect with others while chatting about the weather. Part 3. Small talk, activities, and cultural tips about the weather. Hello again. Welcome to part 3 of our lesson on talking about the weather. In the first 2 parts, we learned the vocabulary, phrases, and ways to describe the weather in the past, present, and future. Now, we're going to focus on real-life conversations, small talk, and cultural tips that will make your English sound natural. 1. Using weather for small talk. In English-speaking countries, talking about the weather is one of the most common ways to start a conversation. You might use it when you meet someone for the first time, while waiting in line, at work or school, in casual chats with friends or neighbors. Common small talk phrases. Lovely weather today, isn't it? Looks like it's going to rain later. It's so hot today. I can't believe how cold it is this morning. Example dialogue. You. Good morning. Lovely weather today, isn't it? Friend. Yes, it's perfect. Not too hot and not too cold. You. I love days like this. They make me feel happy and relaxed. Notice how using weather phrases can lead to longer conversations. You can talk about what you like to do in certain weather conditions, how it affects your day, or even your plans for the weekend. 2. Talking about activities related to weather. The weather often affects what people do during the day. Learning to connect weather with activities is very useful. Examples. It's sunny, so I'm going for a walk in the park. It's raining, I'll stay home and watch a movie. It's snowy, let's go skiing this weekend. It's windy, perfect day to fly a kite. Dialogue example, activities. You. It's very sunny today. What are your plans? Friend. I'm going to the beach. What about you? You. I'll ride my bike in the park. It's a perfect day for outdoor activities. By combining weather vocabulary with verbs of activity, your conversations become more interesting and natural. 3. Cultural tips for talking about weather. Different countries talk about weather in different ways. Understanding these differences will help you sound more natural and polite. United Kingdom. People often talk about rain or clouds. It's common to start a conversation with, "Bit of a rainy day today, isn't it?" Even a short conversation about clouds can lead to longer chats. United States and Canada. People talk about sunshine, heat waves, or snow, depending on the season. Small talk about the weather is polite and friendly, especially when meeting someone new. Australia. Weather conversations often include hot temperatures, sun, and the beach. People might also mention the risk of sunburn or rain, depending on the region. Tip. Always pay attention to the other person's response. If they seem interested, you can continue. If they give short answers, keep it light and polite. 4. Weather idioms and expressions in conversations. We mentioned idioms in part 2, but here we will focus on using them in small talk. It's raining cats and dogs, heavy rain. Feeling under the weather, feeling sick. Every cloud has a silver lining. Even bad situations have something positive. A storm is brewing. A problem may happen soon. Dialogue example. Idioms. You. Wow, it's raining cats and dogs outside. Friend. Yes, I hope it stops soon. You. Don't worry, every cloud has a silver lining. At least we have our umbrellas. Using idioms makes your English sound more natural and native-like. It also shows that you understand cultural expressions, not just literal vocabulary. 5. Practicing real-life situations. Here are some exercises you can do alone or with a friend. Role-play a conversation with a friend using at least 3 weather expressions. Watch a weather forecast online and try to repeat it in English. Describe your city's weather today in 2 or 3 sentences. Example exercise. Describe today's weather using these words: sunny, windy, cold. Answer. It's sunny today but a bit windy. It's also cold, so I'm wearing my jacket. 6. Summary of Part 3. In this part, we learned how to use weather phrases for small talk in everyday conversations. Connect weather to activities for more natural dialogue. Understand cultural differences in talking about the weather. Use idioms and expressions in conversations to sound fluent. Practicing these techniques will help you start conversations with confidence, make new friends, and feel more comfortable speaking English in public situations. Remember, talking about the weather may seem simple, but it is a powerful tool for building confidence in speaking, improving vocabulary, and learning cultural nuances. Congratulations! You have completed our lesson on talking about the weather in English. Over the course of this video, we explored everything from basic vocabulary to advanced expressions, small talk, and cultural tips. We started by learning words like sunny, rainy, cloudy, snowy, and windy. We practiced using these words in sentences, dialogues, and real-life situations. Then, we moved on to talking about temperature, rain, snow, and storms, using different tenses to describe the past, present, and future. We also explored the seasons, spring, summer, autumn, and winter, and how weather influences the activities people do every day. By part 3, you learned how to take your English to the next level. You discovered how to use weather conversations for small talk, connect weather to daily activities, and even use idioms and expressions that make your English sound natural and fluent. You also learned about cultural differences in weather conversations in countries like the UK, the USA, Canada, and Australia. Now let's take a moment to reflect on why this lesson is so important. You might wonder, why should I spend time learning how to talk about the weather? The answer is simple. Weather conversations are everywhere. Whether you are at work, in school, at a market, or meeting a new friend, talking about the weather is often the first step to a conversation. It's polite, friendly, and universal. And the best part is that once you master it, you can practice it every day. You don't need a special partner or a classroom. You can do it anywhere. Look outside, describe what you see, and say the phrases out loud. Remember, learning English is not just about memorizing words. It's about speaking confidently and naturally. When you talk about the weather, you are learning grammar, vocabulary, pronunciation, and conversation skills all at once. You are training your brain to think in English, to respond quickly, and to express yourself clearly. Every time you use these phrases, you are improving your fluency, and every small step brings you closer to confidence in speaking. Here's a simple plan to continue practicing after this video. Speak out loud every day. Describe the weather where you are. Even 1 or 2 sentences are enough. For example, it's sunny and warm today. Perfect for a walk. B. Use dialogues. Imagine you are speaking with a friend or a colleague. Practice greetings and small talk about the weather. You can even record yourself to hear how you sound. Watch weather forecasts in English. Listen to the news, YouTube weather channels, or apps. Try to repeat the phrases you hear and make your own sentences using the new vocabulary. Use idioms and expressions. Incorporate phrases like raining cats and dogs, or every cloud has a silver lining in your conversations. This will make your English sound more natural. Combine with activities. Talk about what you will do depending on the weather. For example, it's very windy today, I'll fly a kite in the park. Or it's cold and snowy, I'll stay home and drink hot chocolate. The key is consistency. Even 10 minutes a day of speaking and practicing phrases will make a huge difference over time. English is a living language. You have to use it to improve it. Don't worry about making mistakes. Mistakes are part of learning. The more you practice, the more confident you will become. I also want to give you a challenge to put everything into practice. This week, every day, describe the weather aloud in at least 3 sentences. Then, try to ask a friend or family member about the weather and respond naturally. Use new words, idioms, and expressions from this lesson. By the end of the week, you will notice that your confidence has grown, your pronunciation is better, and your fluency is improving. And here's the exciting part. Talking about the weather is a gateway to broader conversations. Once you are comfortable with weather phrases, You can move on to other topics like hobbies, food, travel, or work. Small talk is the key to connecting with people, building relationships, and practicing English in real life. Every conversation is a learning opportunity. Finally, I want to encourage you to take action right now. Subscribe to this channel if you haven't already so you don't miss future lessons. Like this video if you found it helpful. It helps me create more free lessons for learners like you. Share this video with your friends or classmates who also want to improve their English. Leave a comment below telling me what new phrase or expression you learned today and how you plan to use it. I read every comment and I love hearing your progress. Remember, confidence comes from practice, and the more you speak, the better you will become. Don't wait for the perfect moment to start. Speak English every day, even if it's just a little. Describe the weather, have short conversations, or repeat phrases from this video. Step by step, day by day, you will become a confident English speaker. Thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoy practicing your English every day. Keep learning, stay motivated, and remember to use the phrases and idioms you learned here. The weather may change every day, but your English skills will keep growing if you practice regularly. See you in the next lesson. Keep speaking, keep practicing, and have fun with English.